Hello and welcome back to Magic Gathering Strat. This is Will. Playing again for my building with blocks constructed Theros block constructed article series. Today I'm going to be playing a new brew. It's a blue-white heroic deck. This is a lot different than a lot of the other heroic decks because most of them are either black-white or red-white. This one splashes blue for cards like Daxus and um, a couple of the unblockable cards, a couple of the blue ordeal, and as we kind of go along here, I'll kind of explain more of the deck. So the whole idea is to everything is human. So Cavalry Pegasus really plays well with it. Um, so what we're trying to do is just build a board state here, so this way we can start swinging in and just reaping the effects of some of the cards that we put down on the table. The idea is to be quick and aggressive, um, and then the deck has cards that like refill your hand and stuff like that. So if you need to be if you get a board white state like that versus Anger of the Gods, you have the ability to kind of bounce back from it. This is kind of like it's a really raw deck list. So this is a deck I haven't played against yet. It's quite interesting, actually. The whole purpose of this deck was built so that um, I can kind of combat the red-white heroic decks, which is not what I'm facing right now. Typically, white white red heroic is a little bit more aggressive in the early stages. This seems like interesting to see what he does here, or what I can do here. Stormbreath Dragon is a complete beast. It's very difficult to get rid of this card. There's no sideboard for this deck yet, so trying to understand what to even put into a sideboard. Now this, I think Voyage's End would be a good card versus Stormbreath Dragon, and so would Curse of the Swine, so I'm definitely going to consider those when I'm building my sideboard for this deck. Man, I'm just getting pinged left and right here. I can't block it. I don't know why he would attack with that. Yeah, that was interesting. So I've pretty much lost this game because I don't think taking all my cards out of my hand. Yeah, I can only block so much, so we'll go ahead and get this over with now. Actually, you know what? Yeah. So, like I said, no sideboard, so no sideboard plan as of yet. It's a pretty raw list that a couple of guys on some forums had put together, so I decided to pick it up, tweak it around a little bit, and here it is. So while we wait for the next match, I'm going to pause the video. Okay, so we're back here. We're rolling. Of course, I would like to play first. I like this hand. Even though it's got no way to trigger heroic, it's got a lot of guys, and hopefully that'll start playing to my advantage. Unless he gets another Anger of the Gods. That's not going to be good for this hand. My girlfriend just texted me that she's dying. I think she's being a little crazy. She's cool. Okay, so just realize this deck doesn't have the 2-in-a-way instants. Oh, I just realized I'm an idiot. But alright, I'm good. That's all I could do. This is a good play. That takes that out of Anger of the Gods range. And Lightning Strike. But not Glare of Heresy. That's a card I need to put in the sideboard. That's an excellent, excellent card. Especially in the mirror. Exile target white permanent. Awesome. Okay, so he's definitely got a very heavy removal hand here. That's the only real downfall of this deck right now, is that there is like no removal to speak of, which really sucks. So I think splashing in some. Oh, here's a Shrine to Nyx. This is that devotion card. So he's got Perforos, one of the gods, the red god. It'll ping me every time a creature comes in. I'll get hit for 2, which kind of stinks, but hopefully he won't start playing a lot of guys real fast. I don't need that. I need a plains. I'll keep that. So here's one of the blue cards. Aqueous form? Sure. Can't be blocked every time it attacks, so I get to scry for 1. Should have played a favored hoplite on the last turn. Don't know what I was thinking. Could really use that plains card. So we're going to keep on scrying until I find a plains. There it is. So that misplay before really stinks because I could have had this hoplite available to chump block. I mean, I'm pretty far ahead on life here, and a 5/5 unblockable is pretty tough for him to deal with. I mean, Glare of Heresy once again could rear its ugly head and put me behind, but or he could do that, or that. There's that too. So good thing we got that plains coming, because we are going to be hurting for cards, hurting for board state here. Doing a little cleanup on my recorded videos here. All right, we're in business. So I don't have any information up on my article series about this deck right now. Like I said, this is a very raw deck, so not a ton of information that I could provide for you guys, but I'm hopefully going to have a fully developed sideboard and sideboard plan by the end of the weekend if I find that testing is any good. If I do, it will be the focus of my building with blocks number 5. So this really stinks. This deck definitely needs some removal, because if you don't get a fast enough start, it is all over. I wonder if this person just changed their name to Ashiok. Ashiok is a new black. New black-blue Planeswalker. Yep. So that's this game. It's gonna just fizzle out. I could play this, but don't think if he plays a single creature, I can block 6. It could get through 8. He can also pump 1, 2. He's got plenty of pump. The Knicks will give him a. This is 3, tap for 3. So he's got to tap 3 lands. And he gets 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can pump twice. Make these 6 6s. Yeah. Let's see if he sees it. So I'd like to hear some feedback on this deck. If you have any suggestions or cards that you might want to, think are playable or think that I should get rid of. Already, there's cards in here that I'm not a huge fan of. One of them is this. As powerful as that effect is, I rarely get to swing in for it with it. And with Magma Jet, Lightning Strike, Anger of the Gods, and a bunch of other cards being in the format, it really doesn't cut it. So that's tough to get through. Eidolon's okay. The bestow mechanic on it's a little expensive, but nothing really I could do there. Another card that I don't really see a lot just because it's a one-off is the spear, but I would like to see more of it, so maybe I'll drop some cards, add some others, and kind of see if we can't find that balance of threats. So let's see if he figures it out. Yeah, he's got it. Okay, or you could do that. That definitely wasn't the play. I mean, it definitely puts me behind, and I really have no choice on what to do now. I don't know what he'd be holding in his hand. Yeah, he had me, but either way, he got me. Good game. Go ahead and concede this. So this has been Will for Magic Gathering Strat. Put a link to my article series in the video notes. Be sure to check this out, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Have a good day.